welcome back to Doc's Boost. And today we're going to talk about scratch removal out of your clear coat. We all suffer from it and we all have to go through it, so why not try to fix it, right? And it's kind of an easy fix. Before we get into any of that, click the like, subscribe, and ring that bell to set notifications for all the new content coming your way. And leave some comments down below about your adventures in scratch repair. I know I usually look a lot prettier than I do today, but in order to get the car ready to do the scratch removal process, I had to wash the car first, and it's over 100 degrees outside here in Phoenix, Arizona, and it took a lot out of me to get to this position. So, car's washed. Car's in the garage, it cooled down, so the hood is cool to the touch. This is what it takes to get the car ready. How to do these techniques of scratch removal yesterday. I've never tried it yet, except in the classroom at Garage Detail, a local garage detail product outlet here in Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know if you have one where you are or not. And I walked out of the store, like I said, with product and this device to help me apply the product and the new skills that I learned yesterday, or at least hopefully learned, all right? So this is what we're talking about, all right? And it's an orbital thing, so it spins as it spins, right? So there's that. So this is what we're going to be using to get the job done. Well, like I said, I've never done this before now, so we're going to see me in action doing it on my car on the Doc's Boost GT500. If I screw it up, you're going to be right there with me seeing me do it. But if I do it right, you'll be able to see that firsthand right here, right now. Okay, one of the ways that you can actually tell whether the scratch is clear coat, if you spray water on there, so what you can see is some of those scratches seem to disappear, and as it dries more, they start to come back. So we know that we're going to attack a clear coat problem. If the scratch is in the clear coat, we can fix it with the technique we're about to use. Alright, now that we know what we're going to do, we're going to tape off a little section of the hood so we know where we're doing it. Because sometimes different lighting causes us not to be able to see the same thing. So we want to keep track of where we need to be and where we need to focus as we do the scratch repair. And the scratch repair is going to take us all the way to the edge. So there's going to be no taping off over there, and it's actually going to come across on the top of the fender as well. So we're going to tape over here just to keep ourselves honest. This is the space that we're going to work. You've seen a lot of videos out there that instruct you how to use sandpaper, 1000 grit, 5000 grit, and go through the process of sanding and polishing and waxing to do the same job that we're going to do today. Those videos work great, and they're great and fantastic, but that process is more for a once and done kind of a thing. For me, I need something that's quick and effective and something that I can use on a regular basis to go around my car regularly and keep my finish looking brand new all the time. And I think you share the same desire with me for your ride. And that's the reason why I took the class, was to learn about the tools and the products I can use on a regular basis to keep my car looking brand new. And I want to share what I learned with you. Now there's several different cutting pads that are involved in the possible process. Here, this is a very light damage on the clear coat. So we have and the different colored pads that you can use, the yellow and the orange and the red and the blue, all depend on how deep of a cut you need to make, along with the products that go along with these pads. So there's a heavy cutting pad is the yellow, the medium to heavy cutting pad is the orange, light soft finishing pad for the polishing part, that we'll save that for later, and then the finishing pad blue for glaze and polish. So these are going to be the two pads that we're going to deal with later on, and we're either going to do a heavy cut or a medium heavy cut. We're going to start with orange. We're going to go this, so we're not going to use the heavy cut yellow pad. I'm going to throw that off to the side, and this is what we're going to use. Orange pad. We're also going to use a V36 material that's going to be kind of middle of the road abrasiveness. So we're going to do a medium cut and a medium product to go along with it. We got our pad, and we simply apply the pad to the disc. And from there, we're going to take our product, and we are going to apply 4 small dollops of product on the pad, and the V36 will be a medium cut to do the scratch removal. We're going to dab them in 4 different places here. Now if you were doing a larger space, you would kind of do a diagonal diamond shaped dabbing process, but we've got a straight line. That's what we're going to work in. So we put product across there, put the tool on there. We're going to start out at a low speed, a 1, turn the machine on, and spread the product out. And do not apply pressure. Let the machine do the work. All the way to the edge. Up and down the taped area. Alright, we're up to a 3. We got it pretty well spread out. So it's just a matter of spending some time letting the product do the job without pressing down on the tool. Let the weight of the tool do the work. I gotta admit, you guys, this is kind of scary for me to do it on my own car. But, hey, I gotta put my trust in the newfound skills that I just acquired. Pick it up a little more. Alright, so now that we've worked that medium compound in there to get some of them scratches out of there, let's take a look and see how we've done. We're going to turn it down to 1, turn it off, leave the machine on the surface so it doesn't splatter, and we'll wipe it off. And I can tell by wiping it off that, man, we have come a long way. Ho, 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 ho. Wow. Jeez. Man, did I learn a valuable skill or what? Wow! Now I got still a few scratches in there that I'm not happy with, so I'm going to take it down a little further. I'm going to use the next pad, the heavy pad, so that would be the yellow pad. So let's change pads and do that again. We're going to peel that pad off, set it aside because we'll wash these pads a little later. Drop the yellow pad on there. Put some of the same compound on there, the 32. Four little pea-sized dabs. Bump, bump, and bump. Start it out slow. Spread it around. Speed it up here after a few minutes. We speed it up. And we're going to let that work it in a little better right down through this space, because that's where we really had the problem. So that's where we're going to spend our time. Make sure we get that top of the fender. Spend a little more time down the middle. Now we've been at this for about 5-7 minutes or so, and that should be good. So we're gonna stop it, and we're gonna take a look at our progress. Wipe off our product. Wow, wow, oh my gosh, amazing. I'm telling you, we got it all. I tell you, there's some, now I can tell that there was some rock chips, some small rock chips in there that I never saw before, but I can see them now. That was underneath that other mess. Holy smokes. That's beautiful. We have really gone the extra mile, and we've got those scratches out of there. That's insane. So there's 2 more steps to go through. We gotta do the polish step so we can protect the surface. So let's do that next. That takes a different pad, and we're gonna go to the blue, which would be the finishing or polish. All right, so we're gonna pop the blue pad on, and we're gonna get the polish product. So we're gonna use the jet seal. And like I said in the beginning, these guys aren't paying me to show you this stuff. These are the guys that just showed me how to do it. This is where I took the class, so why not bring home the stuff I used in the class to do on my car what I did during the class, right? And I'm sure I wouldn't mind, and they wouldn't mind if you went out there and bought their products, that's for sure, right? That goes without saying. So, let's start it up, spread the product around. Now we're in the polishing phase, right? So we're going to spread that polish all around. And after a few minutes, you can speed it up. We're sitting on the 3. And we're going to let that polish do its job. We want it to protect the surface as well as clean it up 1 more step. Concentrating in this area. This was the worst area, of course, so we're going to spend a few minutes in this space right here. Alright, we've been at this for about 5 minutes or so, give or take, right? So we can go ahead and bring it back down and shut the machine off. Set the machine off to the side on a nice clean cloth. And let's see what it looks. Now the polish comes off a lot easier than the other products do, because they were cutting products and these are shining products, if you will. Let's get the luster back. And even though the other products were leaving it beautiful, this one, oh my God, to coin a phrase, oh my God, I don't use that a lot, but man, this is gorgeous. It's beautiful. There's not a mark on it. It is simply freaking amazing. Amazing. I can't tell you, honestly, this, I mean, it surprises the heck out of me. I had no idea what to expect. So you're seeing it the same time I'm seeing it for the very first time. I have never done this before. And it is gorgeous. So what we're going to do now, the last step, is to put the wax on it. And I bought a wax from them that's specially designed to bring out the color of a black car. So we're going to take the tape off so we can blend that wax with the rest of the surface that we haven't been working on. And I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but there's a line right there that you can actually see a big difference between what we've been working on and what we didn't. So I'm going to make sure that the wax extends beyond that line and beyond the fender line where we had the tape to make sure that we blend that whole area in as we work on the wax portion of it. 2 points. And that's going to take the red pad. So we're going to peel off the blue and we're going to use the red ultra soft finishing pad. And I'm going to go get that polishing compound. But I take that back, it's not the polishing compound I meant the wax, the Blacklight hybrid radiant finish product. Apply the product and let's spread the product. Machine down and spread the product. We're going up past the line and blend in the lines across the bottom, across there where we had the tape, and down here where all that tape was. We are going to make sure that we blend in everything nice and even with the wax so it all looks one color. Alright, we are ready to wipe the wax off. The wax is to a nice haze, so we're going to wipe the wax off. We blended it and the wax is coming off really easy. We blended the line really well. So you don't see any more line across the top. My God. It looks like a new car. It looks like a new car finish. It is beautiful. We did it. We actually brought it back. We brought the finish back from the dead in that space right there. It looks gorgeous. It's amazing. The light reflects everywhere. I can see miles deep. Miles deep. I just like you, I had no idea what to expect. This was way more than I expected, and I am so surprised and so happy. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. The Detail Garages training scratch removal program really paid off for me. I mean, this is amazing stuff. I told you at the beginning of the video that it was either going to pass or fail live on camera because I've never done this before, and it was 100% successful. This thing looks amazing. It looks like a brand new paint job right out of the factory, and it blows me away. So if you haven't subscribed to Doc's Boost yet, go ahead and click the like, click subscribe, and ring that bell to set notifications for all the content coming your way. And leave some comments down below about your successes or even your failures when you were doing some scratch removal, and share those ideas and concepts and processes with the rest of us. And that's all I have for you in this episode of Doc's Boost. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Yeah!